Welcome back to the Tracy Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's another day, it's another dollar, and it's another clap back, my loves. Michael is clapping back at his wife. Yes, he is. He's saying that her claims of pouring her whole life and bank account into him was not the truth. He says, not so fast. So he hopped on social media really, really fast to break it down for us. That's what he's claiming. And he says that he was hustling inside because he had to fend for himself for the most part. I'm going to leave it to you guys. We're going to watch this video. Yes, we are. I'm not going to hold you up. And I'm going to come back and give my point of view.
To do to get that 15 grand and walk out with it. Of course, I didn't tell her about it. You know why? Because none of it was her money. All right, I built that myself. All right, I did all that. So this $42,000 is an inflated imaginary number. All right, and this I held you down for 6 years is some bullshit because she was only around for maybe 4 years of my sentence. Arizona or FCI Phoenix, all right, and she sends me money for about 3 months. And then she sends me money 2 months later. And then for the last 8 months of my sentence, she didn't send me a dime. I paid for everything myself. I hustled it all off the land. That 15,000 I had, that wasn't her money. That was money that I made off hustling in prison, selling honey buns, selling this, selling that, doing whatever I had to do to get that 15 grand and walk out with it. Of course, I didn't tell her about it. You know why? Because none of it was her money. All right, I built that myself. All right, I did all that. So this $42,000 is an inflated imaginary number, all right? And this I held you down for 6 years is some bullshit because she was only around for maybe 4 years of my sentence. Arizona or FCI Phoenix, all right? And she sends me money for about 3 months, and then she sends me money 2 months later. And then for the last 8 months of my sentence, she didn't send me a dime. I paid for everything myself. I hustled it all off the land. That 15,000 I had, that wasn't her money. That was money that I made off hustling in prison, selling honey buns, selling this, selling that, doing whatever I had to do.
Okay, let's hold up. Let's hold up. This is my opinion. You heard the video. All right, Mr. Michael. Okay, Mr. Hustler. You just got hustled. All right. She figures, the game is over. You know, she couldn't lose the weight. She knew that you were going to eventually leave her. I figure maybe in the back of Kayleigh's head, she figured like, oh, wow, I'm not going to have this man for too long. Might as well make some benefits for me. But for him to say that she did not support him is a whole bunch of BS. Okay, my loves, because listen here. He's buying honey buns. Where's the money to buy? Where's the seed money to buy the honey buns? I guess it's going to come from your benefactor. I bet it is. Your sponsor. Sorry. It's coming from your sponsor. But I guess he doesn't see it that way. And he's just mad because you know what? She out hustled him. She out hustled him. He was expecting to just like roll over, have her buy every single thing. And we saw this on Love during lockup. She was buying him all this expensive stuff. He was giving her a long list. And she says, I can't buy everything on that list. But this man on this last episode wanted this high price meat. So he has expensive taste. And he may not understand that everything comes at a cost, especially when you're in a pokey and you don't have to look at the price tags. You just make the demands. So if you don't know it already, I'm going to drop some tea on you guys. You probably already know because if you watch my Low Down Dirt, you're going to know. And here's the tea. Now, it's a spoiler on their relationship. But basically, they're no longer together. He's living with his mom. And you know what? He's saving his coins, all right? He said, I don't know if he said he was debt free, but he's saving his money. And you know what? That's the best thing because you was going to leave her anyway. You said if that woman is in debt, can't handle money, is not fiscally responsible, You were going to hit the road. So, all I can say is good for Kayleigh. Good for Kayleigh. She got a car out of it at least. All right. So my loves. Well, I mean, she's making payments, but she got a little seed money on the car. But anyway, my loves, what do you guys think of this? All right, what's the real story? You think he got the money for buying all these little uh honey buns and got the $15,000? No, it was her seed money. You just mad at the game. Then that's it. What do you guys think? Do you think he's mad at the game that he got out hustled? What do you think? I mean, come on, drop a line below, subscribe if you have not subscribed, like and hype. And I'm gonna catch you all out the flip side. On the flip side, my loves, because it don't end right here. No, it doesn't. All right, later for now, loves.